First at 6, we are hearing mixed emotions from survivors and victims' families of the Highland Park parade shooting. The gunman changing his plea to guilty today, ending the trial before it started. Our Sabrina Franza was in court in Waukegan and is here now with more on what happened today. This was a surprise, wasn't it?
Joe, it was a surprise to many of the people in the courtroom, some of the media included. There was shock, relief that was felt today as things took an abrupt turn. We were all expecting opening statements to begin, but we never heard them. Robert Crimo III pled guilty to 21 counts of murder and 48 counts of attempted murder.
In an otherwise silent courtroom, Robert Crimo III was asked repeatedly if he was sure. Judge Victoria Rossetti asked, "You do not need to plead guilty. Did you discuss that with your attorneys?" He said yes. "Has anyone forced you to enter into this plea?" He said no. Again, Mr. Crimo, is that what you want to do? He reaffirms yes.
The judge wants to make sure that the plea is done in a way that it can't be challenged on appeal.
Monday was meant to be the beginning of a 3 to 5 week long trial. Before opening statements began, the defense announced their client had changed his mind.
We were also prepared to present his voluntary confession that he gave that day to law enforcement. His admissions that he made at that time would have confirmed every piece of physical evidence: trajectory analysis, ballistics reports, DNA conclusions, and eyewitness testimony.
The plea means the jury won't need to hear that evidence.
We believe that what we were about to present to the jury was absolutely going to convict him.
That the victims, their families, and the community of Highland Park won't either.
It was a shock to hear the words that he was changing his plea. It was.
We're all just sort of surprised and relieved that they don't have to experience the unbelievable pain of reliving this experience for the next 3 to 5 weeks.
Now, sentencing is scheduled for April 23rd, and this is important and legally required. Victims will be given the opportunity to address Crimo then. Joe?
It sounds like after the surprise, there is overwhelming relief, though, to not have to relive this again for a lot of people in that community.
For a lot of people, and I think those who were meant to testify will also be on that list for those giving their testimony on the 23rd.
All right, Sabrina, thank you very much for the update. We have one more note on this to a CBS update for you. The United Way of Lake County is providing free crisis and mental health help for those who need it. If you live in Lake County, the number to call is 211.